So fear stops here. I was on my walk this morning. That's what I kept hearing. Fear stop here. Um, Fear was never invited to the party. Your services were never needed. You know? Um, what's stopping you from being your best self? What excuses are you making? You know? Every excuse that you make is an opportunity missed. Every risk that you don't take is an opportunity missed. Every limiting belief, every form of self-doubt that you hold in place is another opportunity missed. How many more are you gonna be taking? We winners over here. This is the winner circle. I know you ain't taking them losses. Every opportunity that you take, another opportunity presents itself. Every step that you take in that direction, I'm seeing it as like every step that you take, it creates another brick, another, you feel me? Another circle, like what is those little brick circles or whatever in the pavement that creates the path. You know what I mean? Smelling when I'm stepping in. Fear stops here, baby. We are elevating, we are becoming our highest and greatest selves. Fuck them excuses, bro. Fuck them excuses. You can, what Beanie Siegel used to say, stay property, nigga. You gonna get down or lay down, and if you lay down, you gonna stay down. If you gonna stay down with this shit, you don't keep making these excuses. You gonna keep, sorry, I'm kind of tired. I was just kind of running with my baby. But you gonna keep running in them circles, and you gonna stay on them karmic loops forever. You still, how old is you? 21, boo, grow up. That life that you want is on the other side of fear. The life that you desire, your dreams, your ambitions, all rest on the other side of fear. So what you about to do? What can you do this week to make yourself greater? What step is baby steps, baby? You do one little thing each day. Imagine how much progress you will have in a year. You know what I mean? It's just like if you have a jar, an empty jar. If you put 2 pennies in that motherfucker every day, I'm just using an example. You feel me? By the end of the year, it's not gonna be empty, right? It might be full. You know what I mean? Like, it's the little things. And celebrate yourself in the process, you know? Stop being so hard on yourself. Rome literally wasn't built in a day. The world was not created in a day. You know? How long do you think it took them to build the Eiffel Tower? We can all Google it. You know what I mean? Like, beautiful things take time. How long does it take a tree to fucking grow? The most sturdy, wisest fucking, I was gonna call them beings, because I really do be referring to the trees as ancestors. You know? It takes time. Be gentle with yourself. I feel like I've been wanting to have this talk with y'all about just finding your niche and your greatest you. You know what I mean? I feel like one question that I ask people often that a lot of people really don't know the answer to, and it kind of scares me, honestly, is, do you know what you're great at? At your big age or at your small age, I don't know. You know, I know my content ain't for kids. I cuss too much. But what are you great at? You know? And I found myself asking like people throughout time, and they won't know the answer. And I know a handful of things that I'm great at, you know? But that's why it's easy for me to stay on my path because of that, you know? I think the hardest part of it is when it comes down to things that I'm great at, these are things that I enjoy. You know what I mean? So when the numbers are involved, I get a little thrown off. I'm not gonna lie. Cause like, out of all the things that I'm great at, what can I capitalize off of, you know? So, shit, I'm in the process of that part, you know? But as far as you go, like, how can we harness your greatness today, this week, this month, this year, you know? How far have you tapped in with yourself to be able to answer that question? Do you even think you're great at anything, you know? Have people always told you the opposite? So you have been unable to even think about something like that. Greatness, what? Yes, it exists within you. You know? We all harness some type of greatness. So I guess my Friday motivation is just to encourage you to tap in. Tap in with yourself. I'm all about that type of shit. Tap in with yourself. What are we great at? You know? Some people are fucking comedians. You know what I mean? Some people are artists. Some people are like thinkers. Some people are doers. Some people are dreamers. You know what I mean? Like, are you more of a business person, or are you more of a like a studious person? Like, you know? Do you like to figure things out, or do you like to just take action? Like, what level do you like to create on? You know? I'm not like a arts and crafts type of person, but I can put some dope ass pieces together. You know what I mean? I might not have like hella friends, but then I have friends who have hella friends, and I can throw dope ass parties for them. You know what I mean? I definitely could be a consultant in some type of way, shape, or form. Very much so the architect. Very much so always trying to recalibrate the blueprint. You know? What's up with you though? And yeah. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hey. It's Fine Bitch Friday out here. Fine Nigga Friday. What's happening? Cheers to the freaking weekend. You know what I mean? What y'all getting into this weekend? Hey. To the people in the chat. Good morning. Top of it. Happy Friday. From the Bay Area, California. You know? But, just back to the lecture at hand though, you know? Your greatness lies on the other side of fear. Like, everything that you want lies on the other side of fear. And you're kind of letting it stagnate you at this point. And it's not fair to you. I'm going to probably say that shit at some point in all my videos. Because for real, it's not fair to you. Stop doing yourself like that. They already did you like that. You going to add on to it? It's not fair to you. We're loving ourselves better. We are prioritizing ourselves, our peace. We are stepping into, I'm hearing a better generation, but just like a new generation of us, you know? Like a regeneration at that. I believe in you. I believe in me. You feel me? I don't give a fuck who don't, you know? Every attempt presents another opportunity, period. I don't give a fuck if shit didn't work out or not, you know? I have yet to like hit a stack off of my own business, but am I gonna stop pushing it? Am I gonna stop trying to rebrand and, you know, stop trying to push out this peace, prosperity, positivity, and pussy power? No. I'm not giving up on my baby, you know? I'm not giving up on myself either, and I'm not giving up on you either. That's why I've been live all week, you know? Just give it a go. The worst that can happen is that it doesn't work. But you already got that premeditated in your head, so what the fuck? What if it does work? Damn, the element of surprise. I always tell myself that, because like, I feel like a big challenge that I had to get over as a young adult is asking for help. That shit's hella hard. The first time I asked my cousin for dub, $20 for an Uber, and I cried after that shit, because that was the last person I wanted to ask anything of, you know? But the worst thing that they can do is say no, and in your head they already said no anyway. So It's not even, you feel me? Like, are y'all resonating with this? And speaking of which, if any of my videos resonate, please like, share, subscribe to Dreezy and T for more of me, you know, serving you some spiritual tea, some soul food. You know what I mean? We all need some soul food. I could talk about how niggas ain't shit all day. Duh, who can't, you know? I prefer not to, though, you know? What you put out is what you get back. And we pushing, like I said, peace, prosperity, positivity, and a bunch of motherfucking pussy power, you know? Definitely admitting that love frequency today. I'm talking around myself right now, y'all. I'm about to go hop in the shower real quick, get my ass to work, get back to my regularly scheduled programming. But I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing Friday, an amazing weekend. Stay safe, stay dangerous at the same time, simultaneously within and without itself. And I'll tap back with you on another one. It's your girl, Barbie Drees. Drees the Black Barbie, the hostess of spirituality, the talented intuitive, leading all you bitches to the promised land, myself included. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Hey.